there, and congratulations on making it all the way to day 5. I know I've said it before, but most people don't make it past day 1. So the fact that you're here watching this video is kind of a big deal. And I want to make sure that I do everything I can to help you stay on track once the challenge ends. And since there's only 2 days left, I want to set you up for what comes next. So it's really up to you what comes next, right? So the first thing that you need to do to make sure you've really got it nailed down in your mind what is going to happen is write down what you are deciding to commit to do after this 7-day challenge ends. So if this went well and you want to continue on whatever you're working on with this 7-day challenge, then you can continue it. If it didn't go so great and you're kind of going back and forth, then maybe you want to keep the same thing and move forward with that. If you think it's time to shift, then maybe you want to try something new. But decide right now what it is that you're going to do and write it down. Decide on a daily action. So not like once a week I'm going to take a shower. Nothing like that. Think of something, I don't know where these things come from. Think of something that you can do every single day. A small step like drinking 60 ounces of water, going to bed 10 minutes earlier, doing a 10-minute meditation when you wake up, exercising for 10 minutes a day, eating 3 servings of greens once a day, something that you know you can do. That doesn't seem like, whoo, jumping through a hoop of fire or something like that. So pick the thing and write it down. So that's your first step, deciding on what it's gonna be. Your second step is to decide how long you want to focus on this thing. So you know what, you could even do this 7-day challenge again. You can sign up at the beginning, you'll get the emails again, you'll get the videos again, and walk yourself through the same steps with the new habit that you're trying to instill. So you could do 7 days. I personally like 30 days. 30 days helps me to really nail stuff into place so that I can move forward, not having to think about it quite so much. So it's up to you though if you want it to be 2 weeks, 7 days, 30 days, but decide. That's the point. So it's up to you, but decide and write down what you are going to commit to. Then, next thing is to decide lots of decisions, right? What is your start date going to be? So are you going to start the day after this 7-day challenge ends? Are you going to give yourself a little week, a little break, maybe start the following week? If you're not on track for Monday, maybe you want to start on a Monday. I like Mondays. So whatever works for you, but decide, commit to a start date. So that's all you really need to make sure that you're set up for what comes next. So you don't end on day 7 and be like, womp womp, So what? So I did 7 days of something. Always working to get to the next level and having some fun with it. One more thing that I'm just gonna throw out there for when you continue, or even for right now, is sort of on the same track as yesterday. Every day, look at what went right so you can give yourself credit for the wins that you've had, and also what didn't go quite that well. So not as a judgment, not as a reason to self-flagellate, but as like your information, just information on what needs to shift. What do you need to change up? Do you need to cut your daily commitment down a little bit? Like instead of 3 servings of greens a day, which sounds so easy when you're starting, maybe you need to cut it back to 1 serving of greens every day. it's something that you're not used to. Even though it sounds easy, it's probably not going to be that easy. So maybe you need to adjust like that. So, but do this every day. Look at what your wins are. What can you give yourself credit for? Because that's the stuff that keeps you going. And then look at what needs to shift. What didn't go so right? And what can you shift so that you stay the course and stay on the path in the direction of where you want to go. So that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.